So what
Mm.
countries have you been to?
So I was born in the Emirates. I've lived there for about 5 years, I guess, and then I moved back to Morocco. Well, I mean, back means that's where my parents come from.
Yeah.
And so I grew up mostly in Morocco for like, yeah, I just grew up there since I was like six or something, 6 or 5. And stayed there until I graduated high school, which means about when I was 18. And and then I moved to Budapest in Hungary. And
Oh.
yeah, I took a year off actually after high school, so
Okay.
I could travel and rest a little bit, and then figure out what I want to do
That's
later
awesome.
on. Yeah, it was a great experience, and so I moved there for just about 6 months because I knew the city a bit, and I just wanted to like experience living there by myself, which
Uh-huh.
I did, and it was really great. But then after that, I moved to the Netherlands where my mother lives, and that's where I started my bachelor studies. Yeah, I just stayed there for like a year and a half, um, and then I was thinking about moving somewhere else. And so my brother is living here in Switzerland. He's been here for like 2 years now,
Yeah.
and so I thought maybe I could join him and just move there. Um, it was also the language problem because I don't speak Dutch. And so
Uh-huh.
I couldn't find a job. I couldn't communicate with everybody. I couldn't make much friends. And
Uh,
uh, here they speak French, so I do speak French because in Morocco it's our second language.
yeah.
And yeah, that's why I decided to move here, which was a challenge, but I made it. So pretty.
And you're in Switzerland on your own, right? Your mother's back in the Netherlands?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I like being alone actually. I'm pretty independent. I like my space. I like freedom. So it's
Yeah.
pretty awesome that I'm not with my parents anymore. But you know what? The funny thing is, when I talk to people and I'm telling them that I was living in the Netherlands, they're like, "Oh, you're so lucky, the Netherlands, weed." And I'm like, "Yeah," but
Is that all they talk about?
yeah, I'm like, "Okay, yeah, but the weather sucks, so I would rather go to another place." And and surprisingly, people in the Netherlands are not as friendly as everybody says.
Really?
I mean, at least not to me. But I think it's because I'm Moroccan, yeah, and
hmm
in the Netherlands there are a lot of Moroccans.
Oh.
And so I think they don't like us anymore. So yeah, I think I've never really felt racism in my life, but
hmm
in my the Netherlands I actually felt it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the looks are not nice. When I would talk in English, they would speak in English, but once they figure out that I'm not I don't know, European or whatever, they figure out that I'm, Moroccan, they start speaking in Dutch and replying in Dutch, knowing that I don't understand a word they're saying, but they still keep on going like that, you know, and yeah, they were really helpful, friendly. Like even in school, I
Uh-huh.
went to school, but it was a study in English, right?
Yeah.
But there were a lot of Dutch people too, and I'm like, they were like being with each other and speaking Dutch. And when I tried to talk to them in English, they would just like reply, but then go back to speaking in Dutch with their friends. And I'm like, if you want to speak in Dutch, why would you like do studies in English? Like just
Yeah.
and yeah, I just didn't like it, and people were not really friendly to me, and yeah, I just wanted to leave really.
All right, we need to talk something happier. What is your happiest memory?
Hmm, happiest memory.
Yeah.
I guess my happiest memory was when I was in Budapest.
hmm
Yeah, and the city is so beautiful. I guess my time there is like the best thing that ever happened to me, I think.
Yeah.
Because it was like my first destination when I left Morocco, my country. So it was all new. Everything was new, everything was different, and I was so happy to leave my country at last. And, I just met different people there and they were so nice to me. And the city is so beautiful. I think that's like my happiest memories, like being there and just experiencing traveling and being alone and meeting people and, trying to communicate with people that don't speak English at all. And actually, I miss it. And I just want to go back, I just want to
You
go
want to go
back.
back?
You know what? Every time I talk with someone and we talk about traveling and stuff, I say, if you didn't visit Budapest, you got to, because it's amazing.
Hmm.
And yeah, I keep talking about Budapest to everyone. It's kind of annoying, but it's beautiful. I want everybody to see it and experience. And there are a lot of tourists, so you kind of meet many people there as well.
What do you do in your
Yeah.
spare time? Is there like a favorite cafe you go to?
Oh, no, no, no. Here in Switzerland, you cannot afford to go out that often.
No, it's very expensive.
Oh, man. Oh, it is very, very expensive over here. Like, my bank account is crying right now. But yeah, honestly. So, I'm living on pasta all the time, and because it's the cheapest thing over here.
Yeah.
But um, yeah, it's very expensive, but I still go out a few times. Like, I'm actually the kind of girl that likes to stay home and like watch movies or series or like read
Yeah.
something or chat with people, like
Yeah.
just like that. I enjoy that.
What would be a perfect day? What would be the greatest day?
You know what? The greatest day would be the day I would travel to the US.
The day you travel to the US. And why
Yeah.
is that?
Because I've been wanting to visit the US for so long.
Yeah.
You cannot. I've been addicted to American movies. That's how I learned English, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've been watching American movies my entire childhood, and I was like, I want to meet these great people. I want to see, New York, California, and you know, I'm still trying to make it happen. But it's not that easy. Ticket is very expensive.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's kind of my dream. To be honest, I've always had this image of like American people, right?
Yeah.
And I've always thought, by the movies, I thought they were like really cool people, funny people, outgoing, easygoing, and open and everything. But I've still met a great American people, and they were like just like the ones that I've seen in the movies. And yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends. You know what? One thing I think about is um, I've I don't think I've ever felt home in you know, in the like previous countries that I've lived in, and I
Hmm.
kind of I feel like I want to like start searching, and once I graduate, obviously, because now I'm stuck here, but like once I graduate and I'm more able to like travel and
Uh-huh.
um I would like to find a place where I will really feel home, and I wouldn't want to
Yeah.
move anymore. Because whenever I move, I'm like, okay, I stay for a while and I'm like, I want to move to this country or I want to try that country.
Hmm.
And I want to be at that point where I'm like, you know what, I don't want to move anymore. This is where I belong and this is my home. And, you know,
Hmm.
and yeah, that's what I want to feel later on, hopefully. I'm not sure where it's gonna be, but I'm excited to know.